Hi, Foster Steele here with Insight Sportsman's products. Just want to take a brief moment to go over our product and how and why it was developed. By now you've seen the product. You know, we have the bow version and we have the other one, the pistol version, the AIMBRACEs. They're awesome and they're all developed for a specific reason. To put your arm in, steady your shot. Real neat quick story how they were developed. When I was probably 11 years old, maybe 12 years old, I got my very first rifle ever. It was a .22 rifle. It was my grandpa's, and it was an old rifle. And whenever I was using that, of course my dad was right next to me, and we're out in the backyard facing the woods, I had such a hard time holding that gun steady to do it and holding it up. And my dad saw that struggle, and I wish he was here today to see this. He's no longer with me, but whatever. What my dad did is he went down to the edge of the woods. We had an old apple tree down there, and he broke off a limb, and the limb had a fork on it. And what he did is he brought that over to me, and at first I was like, cool, now I can, you know, I had the first Primo shooting stick, and he was like, no. He was like, no. He goes, what I want you to do is, he goes, I want you to lay your arm in that stick, your upper arm. He goes, then I want you to hold your gun. And he goes, no more shaking, now you can hold it and take aim. Immediate, for the place I was at that time, shooting and aiming stuff, 100% difference, immediately. Within probably 20 minutes, I was able to hit that tin can. I'm sure it wasn't 20 minutes, it seemed like that when you're 11 or 12 years old. But I got thinking about this, is like, that's pretty cool. Because my dad was a stickler, an old Korean War vet, shooting a rifle in the Army was what he was there for. A marksman, and nowadays, I guess, even probably back then, they would consider it sniper. He was a stickler on holding that weapon with both hands, constantly, no matter what the situation was. If you had to find a tree to rest up against, fine, but both hands on the weapon. So I thought about this, and I got thinking, is like, man, that was and is awesome. And so instead of carrying a forked stick with me through the woods, I just scaled it all down, and we came up with these. And the neat thing about them is that now I can take that stick with me anywhere. Free range of movement, very much packable, lightweight, strong, handmade. I have this loop on the back, hook a carabiner to it, hook it on my back, or I could hook it to my backpack, whatever. The other nice thing about the loop is that while it's in place, I could take another web belt that we have the cam buckles on, put it through here, put it around my sternum to hold it there. Then when I'm done shooting, I can just flip it out of the way. It's always with me, and bam, it's right there. I mean, right in position. So that's how these came to be. And the neat thing about these is that they're patent pending. We're obtaining patent on them. They're different. There's many things out there today where I've heard a whole bunch I've heard over the months, well, there's similar products. No, there's not. There's products out there that will hold your weapon. There's products out there that will steady your weapon. There's not a product out there like this that enables you to hold that weapon with both hands, free range of movement, even sitting down or up in a tree stand. So it's a very unique product. We've sent a bunch of them out for reviews. We're waiting for those, and I'm sure the reviews will come back positive. And even if they didn't come back positive, we're putting them up. And so I just hope and that, you know, you guys watching this, that you're gonna take a good look at this and study that, you know, being used. Just study it. And remember that, you know, when you're at the range, if you've ever been to a shooting range, a lot of guys will use that bench. They'll sit down and they'll rest their arm. And they'll use that. The reason people adjust their arm back and forth is they're trying to find a spot to lock that elbow in and that muscle right in here to hold that gun the steadiest. We've solved all that with this. So, in a way, not that this should mean a whole bunch to you, but to me it does, in a way, in honor of my dad. So, I just hope you check it out. Check out our website at InsightSportsmansProducts.com, our Facebook page, Insight Sportsman's Products, and check it out, get one, and give us a review. We want all the reviews we can get. If you have young children out there, get them one of these. It helps develop muscle memory. Every time they go to shoot, they're in the exact same position each time. And you seasoned hunters out there and bowsmen, you know how awesome, how much that is needed to be in the same position every time. That's how I learned to shoot bow, is that you have to draw back the same exact spot each time and release. Even if you're using just the trigger thing, the exact same spot. Once you find the right way to do something, you do that over and over and over again, and you become very, very good at what you're doing. So check it out. Again, my name is Foster Steele, and we look forward to talking to you again.